Hey guys, Ki Kumo here and welcome to a new series. This is Hellblade. I want to play something different. I actually really wanted to replay through this game as I actually really enjoyed it. So I got introduced to this series actually by seeing the trailer for Hellblade 2 on the Xbox Series X announcement trailer back at the Game Awards last year, 2019. It just looked interesting and appealed to me. So I thought I will give the first one a go, especially since it was on Game Pass on the Xbox. So today we're going to play it on the PC, something a little bit different, but hopefully you guys enjoy it and come along with the story with me. So let's start. The game save I have was just to start the game, to be honest, just to see it and make sure it all worked fine. So this is quite a story-driven game, quite a dark premise, which we'll explore as we go through it.
Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I feel you coming. Quiet.
So yeah, these voices in the head is quite a common theme.
I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
I'm going to try not to overtalk
Why isn't she looking?
the like narrator.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you gave you.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Yeah, for those who don't know, this is like a mix between a hack and slash puzzle solving game and a bit of a psychological horror game, as you can kind of tell. I've got to say, last time I played this, I played it through speakers. I'm using headphones now. Oh my god, it's so much more creepy. But nah, it's quite an interesting story.
See them. The drowned, the sick, the slain.
Don't worry, it's a bit of a slow start,
Rotting in the
but
fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back.
yeah, it's a bit of a slow start, but definitely really gets into it.
They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
They're watching.
Stop. Can you feel them watching?
They're
Yeah.
watching her.
So I never really know when I can talk at the moment. Not with this, like, the atmosphere is trying to bring on. It's fucking creepy.
Can you feel it?
Look around, look, the dead bodies. Imagine, like, being here and just going through here.
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid.
I think
Wouldn't you be?
most people would be.
You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
I also love the fact this game included a short, like, feature film documentary explaining, like, the decision process and how they made this game, and actually how much research the developers did to actually build this universe.
She's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
But yeah, since my first playthrough in this, I've just been so excited for the second one. Just, it's such a, like, a dark and creepy game, but it's, I don't know, you just get engrossed in it. And considering this is a, what, nearly 3-year-old game, I do think this is still pretty good looking. And
what is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
just that look on her face.
There's no going back.
Fear, disgust, anger. It's just so well portrayed.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
I like that. The level of immersion the developers even thought about bringing in you as the player.
Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Yeah, so as you probably kind of realised as well, there's a lot of Norse mythology and Celtic culture in there. It's heavily where it entails. I'll talk a bit about the darker themes of the story a bit later on in future episodes. When I first saw this, I was just like, what is going on? Honestly, I was like, what the hell? This is just creepy.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
I'm getting chills just like hearing this. like I said, it's a slow start. Like, you gotta remember, I also mentioned this is a hack and slash game as well.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see him?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
Yes, that is a skull she's carrying around.
He's there, you know it. There's no doubt about it.
Lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're called.
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
And that, my friend, is Dillian's head that we're carrying around with us.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? He's already dead. But his soul is in Helheim.
His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul.
She wants his soul to be at peace.
She needs
So,
to lay him to rest.
what I'm looking around for is, so you
She can
saw that
save him.
tablet.
There's nothing she
I
can do.
kind of got a bit of a background originally.
She'll never
I
make
had to
it.
stare at. They're layered throughout like the entire game, and it's actually like a trophy or an achievement to get.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
I forgot I can run. I forgot how to run. But yeah, so those tablets, they provide like a bit of a backstory and some folklore, especially around the Norse mythology. So here's another one here, and they're dotted around the game. Last time I played this, I tried to get every single one and I missed out, and it's something I would like to try and do and get this time around.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
So yeah, they're actually like really interesting in bringing this mythology in, because it's not just something that the developers have made up as part of the like universe. It is actual like Norse mythology.
What's up there? Down. That's it. That's the way.
Just look at it. It's just. You go too far, so you can actually fall.
You're in danger.
No, I kind of like. I've really wanted to record this, but at the same token, I don't want to like ruin this atmosphere.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
So yeah, this is where the puzzle element comes into it. So you see these symbols on the door, and you have to find them.
It's not going to hurt. It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
Around you now.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
See what happens if you focus.
It's near. Focus.
That's what you're trying to have to do, is match up that symbol to
And the gate will
something that represents that symbol elsewhere.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
It worked.
It's safe.
I'll be actually impressed if I can remember most of the puzzles.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
You wouldn't want to fall down there.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter.
When they say hardship,
In all of the
the
9
subtitles.
worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Yeah, did anyone else notice that? It said hardship, not hardship in the subtitles. Okay. Yeah, one of the other nice mechanics I found in this game is it's, as you notice when I started the game, it didn't ask me to choose difficulty. So it actually comes up with an auto difficulty depending on how well you're playing. So the combat gets harder or easier depending on if you suck or if you're actually pretty good. So this may work in my benefit or it might work against me. We'll find out.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Got a hack and slash bit. Got a fight. I gotta remember how to play this. There is. There is like tactics to how you fight and different enemies. It's not too bad to begin with, but it's when it gets later on. They introduce different types of like enemies. They defend differently, they attack differently. It's not so much the same, like I said, as the difficulty also gets harder. So for this. Crap. What do I do? What do I do? I can't remember this. Why are you guys invisible? Oh, crap. Did I just die? Did I just die? Am I meant to die? I can't remember. I think that was meant to happen. I'm not too sure right now.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, that actually brings into another quite an interesting mechanic I thought to this game. Was, yeah, there you go. The dark rot will grow each time. And with that, if it does reaches ahead, when it says the quest is over, yeah, you lose all your game save. So if you got to the final boss and it was and you died so many times, you get to that point and you can actually lose the whole game and it will reset from scratch.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Snort, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't
So,
she open it?
I'm going to leave this episode
She
here.
has to fight two gods first.
Like I said, it is...
Which will she choose?
They're never going to shut up.
One of them.
So, sorry if I talk over these.
She's going to die. Uh-oh.
Which one will she challenge first?
Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here.
Two gates.
Fuck it, it's really distracting. But I'm going to end the episode here. It is... Sorry, it was a bit of a slow one, but it's the introduction to the story. I will, however, grab this stone here
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing.
and leave it there.
Darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're looking forward to the next episode and join me on my journey into Senua's Sacrifice. Alright, hope you, like I said, I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment whatever you want in the bottom. See ya.